is Radio 1.
After Dark. Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Tune to the Fabio, tune to the Fabio, tune to the Fabio, tune to the Fabio. Radio 1. Yo, listen to the infamous Fabio live on Radio 1. Beats rearranging, beats rearranging. Drum and bass scoping. Fabio, all the way down to the UK. Radio 1 star. Yeah.
I'm telling you, mate, see, when we come, we don't pay and we don't pamper and we certainly don't lotion. See, bringing back this flavour, whether they like it or not, because this is the original concept.
It's Fabio, this is how we do. Friday night, Saturday morning. We remain the same, while everything else has changed. Many thanks to Chris Goldfinger. highly influential reggae show. Great stuff. As soon as reggae music is the root for a lot of today's music, it does come from reggae music, and that is a prime example. Brand new Ebony Dubsters, track entitled Warning. Yeah. We got a show for you tonight. Got a little thing called Pressing Talent. It's our new label feature. This week we're going to be hearing from Hospital Records. We've got a competition to go along with Pressing Talent. I'll be giving away a Hospital prize package full of vinyl, shirts, CDs, etc. Best new music around. A lot of killers. And speaking of killers, we've got the vinyl killers. Last week, Ram Raiders Volume 6 hit the top spot. We've got the High Rollers. This week you can win a VIP package to go to Live vs Evil in Glasgow. We've also got the history lesson, digging deep in the box. Going in the crates tonight. Also got a mix, emails, so you know what? Gotta make sure it's running tight tonight. Lots of big ups, bit of football talk. No ranting and raving tonight, I'm just getting on with it tonight. A lot to get through. It's Fabio, it's Radio 1, this is how we do, this is how we flex. Friday night, Saturday morning. Drum and bass, baby. Brand new on Hospital. Living with Beaker.
Fabio. Fabio, shut that fuck now. Fabio, shut that fuck now.
Yeah, the sun is finally out. Well, it was today, earlier on, so to speak. But makes you feel better. I know I always talk about the weather. I've noticed that. I think every show I've ever done, I've mentioned the weather. But I'm very weather conscious. My moods are very dictated by the weather. Glorious day, and hope we can have a good one later on for Global Gathering. Down there in Warwick, big night. Or big day. Down there rather early, but hey, you know what I'm saying? One of them ones. But as I said, later on coming up, we've got Pressing Talents, our new label profile. This week we're going to be hearing from the mighty Hospital Records. We've got a competition to go along with that, giving away a package, t-shirts, etc, etc, etc. Got the great Vinyl Killers, history lesson, etc, etc. Got to send a big shout going out to Mihai, also Denise, everyone in the Miami area. I was out in the States last weekend. Myself and Hype, GQ, on the Friday night. We had a blast. That was a good night. So thanks everyone coming down to that. Also, a big shout going out to everyone in Baltimore that braved the rain for the Baltimore Festival. You know, unfortunately, the drum and bass tent happened to be outside, and as soon as I got there, it started to rain with no covers, and a lot of my records are messed up and stuff, and MCs nearly got electrocuted. But drum and bass, sometimes you expect things like that. But big shout going out to Lonnie. Also, a big shout going out to DJ Dara. Also, Craze. Also, Armani Range, Sharpness, two American MCs that are doing really, really well. Need to come over a little bit more. They've got some skills. We've got the Vinyl Killers coming up. And I'm going to say, we've got a brand new number one. Might as well tell you that from now. Last week's number one was Ram Raiders. Volume 6 on Ram, of course. They are always in the top half of the chart, them guys. Big shout out to Andy, Shimon, all the crew. Gonna be going into a mix a little bit later on. Big shout going out to my boy Mike. And as I said, it's all changed at Radio 1, but we remain the same. And that's a good thing, trust me. We didn't want to be in a relegation fight, and we're not, so Fabio and Groove Rider will be doing their thing. 1, 2, 3.
Fabio, shut that funk now.
Switched.
from the forthcoming album on Ganja Records, mixed by DJ Hype. Representing the flavours, baby, representing the flavours. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm not musically prejudiced at all. I try and tell people. With me, it's a feeling. I get a feeling about a tune, I'm playing it. Straight up. Gotta say hello to my boy, Groove Rider. Apologies to everyone who went to Herbal on Sunday and thought I might be over there. I otherwise engaged in the US and everything came in late, long story. I apologise, I'll be back there, I think September the 12th. I'll be in the house. Big shout to Groove, all the cats. Remember Grace each and every Sunday. Who's looking to shut them down right now. We got a great history lesson today. Going back in time to around 1992. Real classic. To really dig in the crates for that one. The Summer Collection with Fabio. A mix coming up in around 40 minutes.
Don't forget, hit Fabio at bbc.co.uk. Let it go. Drop that Fabio.
From my love, you can run to.
Let it go. Drop that Fabio.
So why not stay?
Dwelle, drum bass style. Nighttime, baby. It's got to get on that melancholy thing. You know what I'm saying? If you're inside, just chilling, I've got some stuff for you. No fall asleep business. I'm talking about some proper music, proper things. So stay in tune. We've also got great competition coming up. We've got Pressing Talent, we've got Hospital, waxing lyrical about what is going on in that stable. We've got a great history lesson, we've got the High Rollers, and coming right up now, we've got the Vinyl Killers. Many thanks to all the record shops, Massive, Vinyl Rhythm, Black Market, Chemical, Biting Back, Tempest, Eat the Beats. And remember, if you want to hear these tracks once again, you can check it out on the Radio 1 website, bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. You can listen to your heart's delight. So we've got 1 new entry, 5 going down, 2 going up, 1 re-entry and 1 non-mover. It's time to see what's up.
Vinyl Killers live on Radio 1, number 10.
Still in there, Drumsound, Simon Bassline Smith, the Odyssey Pros. Dan 1, Phantasy, Shodan, Gimme the Girl, featuring UK Apache. Number 8, dBridge, Vegas, True Romance on Metalheadz, down 4. Seven. Up 3, DJ Zinc, Flim, Calibre remix on Beaker.
Some of them just are just like them want go again. Some of them inna them sit suit like them want sweet. Some of them inna them Fendi and them Prada and a bling. Thing they now post on you is a ordinary thing. Work because them see said that the camera rolling. That is when the real song got the cuddling, the muggling, the posing, the dancing, the whining. Every one of them a clip, them are the artist thing. That's why.
Number 6.
Number 6. Re-entry, Dillinja, All the Things, Vow. Dillinja, In the Grind, Vow, non-mover. Number 4, I don't know what happened there. I got lost. Number 4, Ed Rush and Optical, Kerbcrawler, remix of Virus, down 1. Up 3, 2-3, various artists, remix EP on Grid. Number 2, various artists. Ram Raiders, Volume 1, Volume 6. On Ram, down 1.
Final Killers, this week's number one. Final Killers, number one.
Brand new entry. DJ Fresh. Submarines. Pendulum remix. And Breakbeat Kaos. Big shout out to Fresh. He's had numerous number ones. Well, I suppose you've got to give the props here to Pendulum. Remember, you can check out the whole chart again. bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. Go to Fabio and you can hear the charts once again. Next instalment, of course, next week with the Rider. I'm gonna let the number one roll for a minute. Fresh, Submarine, Pendulum remix, Breakbeat Kaos. New entry. Submarines. The Pendulum remix on Breakbeat Kaos. DJ Fresh, new entry. Great stuff. Many thanks to all the shops that keep it real every week and make our charts what they are. Big shout to everyone who attended Swerve on Wednesday. We had High Contrast in the house. Great night. We've been very busy recently, so we're getting into the flow. Big shout to Flight, to Bailey, to Addiction, to Carter. Also a big shout to Raf. Hope everything's good. Hope to see you soon. Also a big shout to Cliff. Yes, sir. Everyone listening in Miami, everyone listening in Baltimore, everyone listening worldwide. Got some great emails going to be reading out a little bit later. I think we're going to play a couple of tunes, not do a couple of tunes. I don't know how you can do that, but we're going to play a couple of tunes and then we're going to go into the new section we got. And it's, we're going to be looking at Hospital Records. And also we've got an accompanying competition. Great competition. Don't know how fast that was going. Let's slow that down for a start. Getting in the vibe. It's Fabio. It's Radio 1. This is how we do Friday night. Got a power pack show. Lots to get on with. Lots to get through. So let's just get on with the music. Little reggae vibe. Little lovers rock thing. Going out to Brian G. All the mans that remember the days. Fabio, Radio 1, baby.
Don't you bother with no far away.
To the Fabio, Radio 1 style. When the beat sounds fat, we have to bring it back. When the beat sounds fat, we have to bring it back. Bring it back, 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 bring it back.
Don't you bother with no problem. Wake the town and tell the people about some musical disc coming your way. Don't you bother with no far away.
Fabio. Fabio Radio 1 star.
Your way. Don't you bother with no parallel.
Beats rearranging.
One of the reasons why I've got to totally disagree with everyone kind of hating on drum and bass at the moment, me personally, yeah, I don't really business about what anyone else thinks anyway. I just think it's so good at the moment. So if everyone wants to walk around in some depression, you know what I mean, that's up to you, because I'm telling you what, I'll tell you from now, it is better than it's been for at least 7 years, and that is no word of a lie. If you want to believe that, believe it. If you don't want to believe it, well, go and start making some other music, because that is fact. That tune is just, that is me. Incredible tune. It's all about the feeling, baby. It's all about the feeling. What I'm talking about. Anyway, it's break time. I'm gonna have a quick break. I'm gonna be back after this in the mix, baby. Just to remind you, it's Fabio, it's Radio 1. This is how we do, this is how we function Friday night. No, we can't assume that everyone just knows what you're doing, you know, there's hopefully new people listening all the time, so we do our thing 1 till 3, myself and the Groove Rider, alternative weeks. Everything's changed, but we remain the same, yeah? You just remember that. And if you don't know, fall back. See you after this.
mind, yo.
in the mix for the next half an hour.
Fabio, let it roll, let it roll. Fabio, chop that funk now. Fabio, baby.
big shout to everyone who attended the Swerve All Night a few weeks ago. Big shout to everyone coming down. Everyone for playing. Big shout to Total Science. Big shout to Goldie. Big shout to Bailey, Frost. Also to Moose, to Rage. This is how we do. In the mix. Coming up straight after this, we've got Hospital Records. Talking about what's happening in the label, some big albums coming out. We've also got some emails, High Rollers. It's Fabio, baby. We're at the end of the mix. Want more details on what I played? Fabio. bbc.com.uk/Radio1. Head on to that, you can get a little list of what I played. We'll go into a few emails. People take the time out to email you, you're going to represent. This one is coming from Phil. Just started listening to your show on the BBC Radio player. Radio player, okay. Really getting into the music. Have you got any CDs out or any suggestions? Yeah, we've got a drum and bass arena CD coming out August the 2nd. Myself, Groove Rider, something like 38 tracks on there, and it is hot. It is hot. Check that out. That's going to be released August the 2nd. Fabio and Groove Rider drum bass arena. Get that, baby. Also, just want to thank you for introducing me to the most beautifulest music in the universe. Been listening to your show now for 3 years solid, but used to listen to One in the Jungle a few years ago. I work shifts and every other weekend, day shift and night shift when it shows on. If I didn't hear it, I'll tape it and get home 7:30 in the morning, stick on the headphones and just surround myself in the music. So many good tunes, really feeling Ebony Dubsters across the Delta. And also telling me he was listening to Barry White playing Your Game. Heavy tune, heavy tune. You know that. Anyway, so you're going to catch me at Swerve. That's Liquid Soldier from Northern Ireland, Stevie R. A few more. Playing some good music, man. Keep it up. That's coming from Eli Rowe Parrott in Aberdeen. And lastly for now, big up Mighty Fab. How you doing, man? Don't know if the competition is still lasting, but the answer's True Colours. You're late on that one, dog. Real late. I've been feeling MC Groove Rider at Glastonbury. Wicked, man. In my opinion, there's only two better MCs than himself, Conrad and Raggatooth. You know what, Groove? You've been getting a lot of props, you know. We might have to put you out on some double bookings, dog. You know what I'm saying? I know you're feeding me on that, because I know your MC work. You've been getting a lot of love for that, and I was impressed. I've got to say, I was impressed. We're gonna shut down Glastonbury. Man, that was proper MCs. We had a great night at Glastonbury. Great night. Also got to congratulate you on because of the history lesson section. Great stuff. And this come from Eduardo down there in Rio, and I'm out to Brazil soon. I don't know if I'm going to be heading to Rio, but Eduardo's been listening from back in the day, so respect. Keep emailing. Keep up the good work down there in Brazil. Right now we've got a new section called Pressing Talent. We're going to head over to Hospital Records and see what they got coming up, see what they've been doing. We're going to be doing this section every week. Also, we're going to be doing a little thing called Give 'em Prop soon, with some underrated MCs and artists. We're going to be giving them a little bit of limelight, a little bit of love. But first of all, we've got Pressing Talent. Hospital Records, baby. Let's hear what's going on.
Pressing Talent on Fabio and Groove Rider Radio 1.
Meanwhile, in another part of town.
I'm Chris Goss and I'm from Hospital.
Tony Coleman from London Electricity and Hospital. But we started Hospital way back in the depths of 1996. It was a fantastic time. We lost our names, we lost our phone numbers, we lost everything.
And spent about 6 months just reinventing ourselves and having fun for the first time in a little while.
The first two releases were by the Peter Nice Trio. Harp of Gold and Flight of the Vulture, those are the first two 12s, NHS1 and NHS2. And they were kind of like quite rough loungecore.
We did those, and the fourth release was like a compilation. It's like a CD-only compilation of the early kind of tracks and a few other kind of bits and pieces. And by about the sixth release, we were ready to knock it on the head. We didn't think we were doing too well. We kind of got to a bit of a dark place with Hospital, and we were quite close to actually jacking it in favour of the house music. And it was a track called Song in the Key of Knife that was the kind of make or break tune.
The people liked us after we put that out, whereas before that they didn't.
So that turned a corner, and then we kind of cracked on. So we actually ended up then ditching the house label and worked sort of 24/7 on Hospital. At the very beginning, it was kind of very sporadic, you know, just like people here and there. But as things kind of built up, over sort of Key of Knife and then into, say, doing the first Electricity album, Pull the Plug, stuff like that. I guess it felt like a big deal for us when Fabio was on the phone to us, kind of telling us how much he was into the stuff that we were doing, and he was starting to kind of like just kind of play a lot of the tracks off the first Electricity album and then the new singles that we were doing. And as often the case, like, you know, a lot of people kind of came on board after that, because with him and Groove having their radio show being so entirely international, you just get that exposure instantly. So it just kind of spread, really, didn't it?
I did. I remember Groove playing the VIP mix of Pull the Plug and mixing out very swiftly before the harmonica solo came in. And I was gutted because I really wanted to hear Groove play a harmonica solo, but maybe in the future. Artist that we've most recently signed is called Logistics. And he's also part of the Gresham family, the Gresham dynasty, in fact. Matt Gresham, he's Dan Newtown's brother, and he's just like shooting through. I mean, Together is a massive tune for a lot of DJs at the moment for the summer. And he's got some amazing cuts on the way.
Newtown is working very hard now on his debut album. It's kind of come through very quickly off the back of a bunch of remixes from last year, and I guess sort of standout tracks for Dan were like his Strictly Social remix, which went down really well on Brian's new label. Spread Love, the remix that he did for us, and also his sort of single Breathless. So he's been DJing all over the world, so he's now, I hope, working hard on his new album, which, if he gets his arse in gear, will actually be coming out next year.
High Contrast finished his album, but there's just a couple of little tweaks to do to it, but it's there, man. The album's done, it's there, and it is definitely next level. So it's called High Society, and I've been living with it for the last 3 days because I've just been moving house, so me and my missus have been playing it like almost back to back while we've been moving all the furniture around, and it's sounding wicked. So yeah, Lincoln's second album is definitely delivered.
His hair has come on a long way since his first album.
It's the size of a dub plate now, isn't it?
We're doing like a monthly hospitality night down in Cardiff, just near where Lincoln lives, and some of the guys that promote it, they always take photos every month, and then they email me the photos. So each month, because Lincoln plays every month, you kind of basically see his hair just gets bigger. And I got some photos from, was it last week? And Tony was DJing with him, and it's enormous. It's really quite, I mean, he needs some serious kind of hair care products.
Can you like month after month? So it's like the kind of, you know, the Homo sapiens, where it starts off with the monkey and then goes up through the like high contrast with his hair.
Pressing talent, promoting the future of drum and bass.
We're actually moving to a new, well, we couldn't afford to buy a hospital, but we've got and this is absolutely true, we've got a daycare centre for the elderly in South East London in SE26, which we just bought off Age Concern. So and we're getting the keys on Monday, and it's wicked, but the doors aren't all that, I've got to say. It's going to need some new doorage.
As a company, you know, like signing artists is one thing, putting a band on the road is something else, but moving the company is the biggest thing that we've ever done. It's difficult to kind of explain to people like how big a deal that is for me and Tony particularly. It's a lot of paperwork, it's a lot of money, it's quite scary making that kind of commitment, but it feels fantastic, you know, to have actually got to that point of being able to achieve it off the back of the music that we've been making.
You see that electric piano? The bank owns that now. You see that microphone? The bank owns that. You see my trainers? The bank. They own my trainers. That's what it means.
I don't know. It definitely feels like taking it onto like a big new level. Like the whole kind of company with the, you know, we're really lucky that we've got some wicked staff working with us who work super hard. Everyone's kind of like, you know, locked down, working on whether it's like working on their promotional side of things, the distribution and the merchandise, the website, working really hard on our website, and you know, just continue to try and get better. Do you know what I mean? Try and do our job better if we can.
Pressing talent on Fabio and Groove Rider Radio 1. Fabio!
Many thanks to Tony and Chris from Hospital. Good friends of the show, been on the show enough times, done their first ever live gig on our show, so I like doorage. What the hell's doorage? From the brand new album from High Contrast entitled High Society. Wicked tune. You have got to see High Contrast here. It's got a life of its own. It's got legs and everything. It's deep. Real deep. It's Fabio, it's Radio 1. Still got the history lesson coming up straight after this. The high rollers if we've got the time. This is how we do, baby, this is how we do. Everyone's changed, but we remain the same. From the album High Society, High Contrast. Great album. Going to be out in your shops in September. Get ready for that. It's going to be hot. To celebrate our first pressing talent, we're giving away a Hospital Records package to one lucky winner. Inside the package you'll find a copy of Weapons of Mass Creation compilation, also a copy of Scientific's Little Green Men 12 and Q Project's Nation to Nation, which I played in the mix earlier on. If that wasn't enough, you'll receive a copy of High Contrast album, High Society. All you have to do is answer this question. What's the name of the disco label Tony and Chris set up at the same time as Hospital? It's that easy. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I ain't got a Danny's. I ain't got a clue. What is the name of the disco label set up by Tony and Chris around the same time as Hospital? Well, there's a lot more knowledgeable folk out there than me, so get your answers to Fabio at bbc.co.uk. Mark the subject Hospital. Put pen to paper. Hospital. Fabio, Radio 1, London W1 N6AJ. One more time. What was the name of the disco label Tony and Chris set up at the same time as Hospital? Fabio at bbc.co.uk. Mark the subject Hospital. Put pen to paper. Hospital. Fabio, Radio 1, London W1 N6AJ. Holler at me and we will give you some prizes. Big shout out to Mampy, also IC3, also Blaine. Big shout out to Clayton, the Renegade crew. Big shout out to DJ Switch. Big shout out to the Liquid V-Cam, also to Comics, Logistics, Newtone. Also shouting up dBridge. I'm feeling dBridge. Also shouting up TC1, Stress Level. Everyone who attended Reading last Thursday, myself and Groove Rider, was in the house.
Radio 1 history lessons, digging deep in the crates.
As we haven't got a lot of time, we're going to spin right into the history lesson. If you was a man who loved his drum and bass back in 92, 93, you would have known about the label Reinforced. Also about Doc Scott's. Still running with 31 records, of course. This is a classic EP, the Nasty Habits EP. To all the old timers, big shout to Randall, to Phantasy. To all the crew, you remember this. Also to the Pesce. Digging in the crates, baby. It's Fabio Radio 1.
Fabio Groove Rider, drum and bass history lesson.
One noticeable thing about playing old school tracks is listening how slow the tracks were. And of course we've had our recent debate about drum and bass being way too fast, and it was real slow, man. I mean, that is slow. You play that next to something nowadays, man, that sounds half speed. But the mighty Doc Scott, Nasty Habits, Let's Go. Big tune back in the day on Reinforced, and great to hear that again. I haven't heard that tune for about 10 years. Remember having that and dub and going over our music house. People used to teeth out your stuff over there, man. I remember bringing dats over there, and people used to nick it and then cut stuff, and it was messy, but it was fun. It was a It was an open house for DJs, and we just go down there and be smoking and chilling and having the most joke, gossiping and stuff. Nothing's changed, but it's all done on AIM now. Do you know what I mean? You know, AIM is the new music house. But that was for everyone back in the day. Nasty Habits, sending that one out to all the old dogs. Sending it out to 5-0, to Navi, to Devious D. All the old cats. Also to the Rat Pack. Going back to DJs like Frankie Valentine, Dave Angel. Yeah. Anyway, 2 more tunes and we out. Check this out, this is deep. One of my favourite tunes at the moment. A little thing called Silent Wonder. Got the rewind a few times at Swerve on Wednesday. This is deep. bad tune. I don't care what anyone wants to say. Love with that. I'm in love with that tune, man. Silent Wonder. Incredible tune. Little tabla thing going on. I'm feeling that. That's different. A little bit off key. Send that one out to Carter because I know you appreciate them that kind of flex, man. Anyway, I've had a good time tonight. I've had a great time on the show. Many thanks to Mighty Mike, producer extraordinaire, DJ extraordinaire. Yeah, man. He's holding up the whole thing at the moment. He's holding up the whole thing, single-handedly. Charles Atlas business. We've got Groove Rider in the house next week, of course. As I said to all the first-time listeners, we do this every week, 1 till 3. Everyone's changed. We remain the same. Before I go, I've got to thank Ian Stockwell for emailing. Thank you very much, sir. Also to Till. And also to Clayton in Slovakia. Many thanks for emailing. Coming up next, One Extra in the house. They're taking over for the next 2 hours. So until the next time, we've got Calibre coming in also in September. Can't wait for that. Great stuff. Remember, keep it Radio 1. Every day. Each and every day. Every night. Because we provide. One Extra next. Fabio out. Yo out. Yo out. Yo out. Yo out. Yo out. Yo out. Yo